happy Wednesday. Just actually a very quick video from me today. Today is about what to do if your project isn't quite working and the importance of backing up. I know it sounds boring, but it's really important. Bear with me. Let's talk about what to do if your project isn't quite working out. Firstly, identify why it isn't working out. Is it that the idea was too ambitious? In which case, maybe you should look at reducing the scope of what you want to build into something that's more manageable. And if you reduce it sufficiently and you succeed in building something smaller, there might even be time to start building up new features as well. Or perhaps you've decided that the idea you wanted to build just isn't possible, and sometimes that is the case. In which case you have a number of avenues to explore. For example, if the thing you want to build isn't possible because the data you need doesn't exist, perhaps you can make a mock data set, data that isn't real but illustrates what you would need to have in order to make your project real. Or perhaps the technologies that you want to use just aren't playing ball, in which case ask your mentors or jump on the Slack to ask for help. Whatever the reason, it's not too late to change your idea as well. So you might decide to go back to the drawing board, pick a new project, although at this point we would recommend you very much aim to build something small, and again, if you have time, you can build on top of that. This is known as pivoting, where your original idea is now changing into a new idea, you're pivoting into a new idea. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is backing up. Again, we know it's boring, but it would be horrible if you get to the end of the week and you're about to present your project and suddenly something's broken and you don't have a version of your project to show. There are a number of ways you can back up. In the most easy way, you can just back it up to Google Drive or to Dropbox or a similar service. You could be backing up to USB pen drives or external hard drives. Or you can be using something like Git or GitHub, which is a tool that a lot of developers use in order to back up their code and collaborate. If you don't know how to use Git and you're not able to get it working over the next few days, there's also a workshop at the weekend that will show you how to get started, even though we do recommend backing up using another method in the meantime. So, have a fun week. Sunny will be back tomorrow and we'll both be chatting to you a little bit on Friday. If you need any help again, jump in the Slack. I'm at Kevin, or you can have a chat with Sunny, your hub leaders, mentors. That's where we'll be if you need us. But I'm going to leave you to continue with your day. Hope you have a good one. We're really excited to see you at the Bash Festival of Code weekend, and this is just a little video to explain what to expect from it. So, arrive between 10 and 11 for the welcome talks, and then we'll have a set of talks and workshops that you can enjoy. You can move between the talks and workshops throughout the day or sit out if you want, but these will be a great opportunity to further build your skills and learn about some new technologies that perhaps you haven't had a chance to explore yet. There's also the opportunity to spend the weekend building new projects. If you've taken part in the Bash Festival of Code week, you can continue building the same projects or you can start new ones. But this is a great way of learning skills in the talks and workshops and then applying them to the projects throughout the weekend. At the end of the weekend, you're going to get to present those projects, and everyone who presents will get a limited edition Bash Festival little pin as a reward for getting up there and showing off your project regardless of what state it's in. Once the talks and workshops have ended on the Saturday, there'll be some social activity. So we're going to be playing a film, Big Hero 6 we think, which you can go and enjoy inside of the auditorium in our venue. Or there are some board games that you can play with each other, and these are a great way of chatting to other people without screens. You're also welcome to stay overnight at Millennium Point. It's really important that you bring an airbed or a sleeping mat and a sleeping bag, but we'll have space that you can camp down for the night ahead of the Sunday, where there are more talks and workshops and the science fair where you'll get to present those projects. While judges are deliberating over your projects and picking the ones that they thought were coolest and most interesting, we're going to have a chiptune performance by 2XAA and we will then announce some winners. The final thing to know about the weekend is that you've all agreed to our code of conduct. So just again, in short, this means be nice to everyone. Stop if you're told to stop behaviour that's making someone uncomfortable. And if at any point you are uncomfortable, you can find someone in an Underland t-shirt, a blue Underland t-shirt, and they will try and resolve it. There's also options to report anonymously or via text or call at bashfestival.io hub/about/conduct. Really, final thing now, are these yellow lanyards here. Every hub has some of these yellow lanyards, and if you don't want your photo taken or published, just pop one around your neck. And if you're taking photos of people in your hub, just take a quick look of the photo after you take it and before you post it, and look out for these lanyards. And if you see someone with a yellow lanyard on, just delete the photo and try and retake it. If you need any help throughout the weekend, we encourage you to jump onto our Slack channel, where you can have a chat with all the other attendees, the mentors, and also the team if you need us. So to get an invite to that, if you're not already in it, go to bashfestival.io/Slack. And I think that's most of the important stuff. You'll get a bit more of a rounded picture when you arrive on Saturday. And we really look forward to having you there, building cool stuff, learning new skills, and we'll see you then.